All right, so we pretty much got through day 17 of accepting everything. I'm still at 100% acceptance rate on DoorDash, but I decided to just go home after a little while. I didn't finish the whole day up, but I still consider it where I finished day 17, even though I didn't do the whole day. But I'm at 100% acceptance, 100% completion, 5 stars, customer rating, and still no ratings excluded. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the day. It about broke me. Like, I'm sure eventually I would have got better orders. But the thing is, when you accept everything, when it slows down, you're still going to see orders, which is still a good thing, in my opinion. You're just going to get crap that, nobody wants, or, just orders that they're going to send you first because there's not a lot of drivers out there, for one, because they're keeping it to where they try to decrease the numbers of drivers. They don't have it busy and whatnot, and they don't have a lot of orders at the same time, but they're going to be sending out whatever orders they have to you, especially if you've got a higher acceptance rate with 5 stars and etc. They're just not going to be the best orders in the world all the time. Sometimes they will be, but it's going to be the orders that are just there and out there. Again, let's go ahead and get into this. The very first order I got of the day was $5.50 for 4.5 miles, one item at Dollar General. Not the greatest, but it was only one item. The only thing that sucked is they put the wrong address on the order. And I realized this. I almost delivered to the address that was on the app, but I saw their delivery instructions and it said something like this: go to next to the logging truck and drop off by gate entrance. I live in a small house thing. So there was no logging truck anywhere around. So I'm like, what the crap is going on here? About called the customer, but then they messaged me and they told me how to find it. But I'm like, that's not the right address. I'm actually at the right address right now. It exactly matches up with the address on the app. And so I get there and they're there and I'm like, is this the right place? And they're like, yeah. So I delivered the order. It took a little bit longer because of it was just like one number off, but still kind of annoying because it almost got delivered to the wrong place. Well, technically the right place. Anyway, so we got through that and we got $1 base pay, $1.50 customer tips. It was an hour online almost to make that first $5.50. Because it took a while to get into the zone and get an order. Anyways, so that was the main reason why it took that long. Anyways, so we got the next order, almost the same exact order as the first one. 3.4 miles for $5.25. There was 4 items this time to shop. Not a lot. Still didn't take all that much time. It took me, I don't know, about 15 minutes or so. An hour and 11 minutes online time after that. It was $10.75, and it was another $4.25 base pay and $1 tip. Then we got this one. This one was such an awesome order. We got $5 for 4.8 miles. But not only that, but we had 2 to pick up. We had this big beanbags coffee stand, and we got Subway that we had to pick up, and then we had to deliver to them. Had a PIN number on it also, so I went ahead and delivered it to them. And they're like, yeah, I made sure to put the PIN number on it because I've had so many bad experiences in the past where they don't actually deliver to me. Why do you think that's the case? You tipped $1 per your order. I always make sure to deliver no matter what the tip level is. But if you tip 0 or you tip $1 and it's really that crappy of an order, sometimes DoorDashers out there will mess with you. It does happen. I have never, ever done anything like that, but I've heard a lot of stories. I just realized that, there's some bad orders out there. There's some customers that just can't afford things. And I like to take care of people no matter what the amount is, even though it's so frustrating sometimes. Anyways, so in total, between all the orders, it did, let me see here. So an hour and 35 is what I was online to make $15.75. So an hour and 35. So about an hour total. I made about $15.75. Well, technically an hour and 35 for my online time, but that I'm accounting for 35 minutes to get to the zone. So yeah, about an hour. I didn't even make minimum wage. Pretty frustrated, but I was like, screw it. I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat some food and I'm going to relax for a minute. Went on to Wendy's, grabbed a double stack with some 6-piece chicken nuggets and a drink. I got the 2 for $4, and then I got 6-piece nugget for free. So it was like $4.30 for somewhat of a meal, and it was pretty decent. Anyways, let's go on. So as I got my food, these orders popped up on Instacart. I did not take them. I really should have taken the one, but I really just wanted to eat. Maybe I should have just taken my food to go and ate in the car, but I prefer not eating messy stuff in the car. Was that order that was really good. It was 2.7 miles, 3 items for $14.55. Pretty much would have doubled what I've made already, but I was like, I really want to eat, so we went ahead and ate some food. And then we got this order, another $5 order, almost $6 though. But this one was actually kind of good, 1.3 miles for $5.82. Order was ready when I got there, so I consider that one a decent order, or decent enough order. $2 base pay, $3.82 customer tip. Took me 13 minutes total. Then we got this next one that was a little bit better than the double before, but still not the greatest in the world. But the customer was super nice. They didn't tip any extra, but still, they were really nice. They were grateful that I did their order, and it was super on time and whatnot. Anyway, Arby's, and we got Main Street Grill, 6.3 miles for $10.75. Landed me back in the zone, though, so that was kind of good. I was kind of happy about that order, at least compared to the other ones. $5.25 base pay, $3.50 customer tip, and $2 customer tip on the other order. And so we were up to about $30 on there. And then we get this banger of an order, just amazing. $3 for 4.1 miles going up. This was pretty crappy order, but got it done. We got $1 base pay with a $1 customer tip. Anyways, let's get on to the next one. This next one was actually probably the best order between all of them in some ways, because it was only 3.2 miles for 8 items. I actually consider this a pretty decent order. You can kind of consider it a high-paying order or a medium-paying order. Anyways, the base pay did increase a little bit on this one to help compensate. $5 base pay, $3 customer tip. So it was decent enough. So in total, $35.32 and yeah, 5 already. Anyways, so between everything, we were up to about $50 between those, and about 4 hours, right about that. So if you consider what I was making, yeah, $50 divided by 4. So I was at $12.50. That's about, what I was making. Not even close to minimum wage yesterday. I might have got some good orders after that. But I did get a good order on Instacart, well, at least well enough. It turned out being pretty much almost, it made it almost double compared to what I had made. $42.51 on Instacart, $15.93 base pay, $26.58 customer tip. Put me at around $90 for the day. And then I would have continued on because that was like, okay, yeah, that's, that gets me back up because it only took me another hour and 26. So 5.5 hours turned it into, let's see here. So we're at 40, it would have been about $92 divided by 5.5. What, 5.5? Yeah, 5.5 equals. So right back at minimum after that order. Still not the greatest, but a little bit better for sure. But I had a complication with that order. I got pretty frustrated because I was exhausted. But it was really freaking annoying because at Safeway, I just had a quick question and got to the bakery desk. She was right in front of me. And I'm like, I just have a quick question. She ignores me, looks at the customer standing at the desk. The customer there was even like, you have a customer right there that's asking you a question. Like, you know, they were telling them to help me. No, she's just like, it'll be just a minute. And then she just ignored me and went straight to the other customers. And I'm like, I'm going to talk to a manager. This is ridiculous. The only thing I was curious is if they might have the bread that I had in my hand, you know, if they might have it in the back. And if they did, then, you know, let me know and then go ahead and go to the other customer. That's all I wanted to know. And they didn't even carry, you know, they wouldn't have had it. Because I talked to another manager and he's like, yeah, the bakery doesn't even, you know, deal with that, you know, that bread or whatnot. And I was like, yeah, that's all I wanted to know. And if they did, then you go back to the customer after you answer the quick question. Then you like, okay, even if it was in the back, you say, yeah, it's in the back, but I got to help this customer real quick. And then I'll go ahead and get that for you. That would have been totally fine. But no, it is what it is. I shouldn't have got so frustrated though. I was like, I'm going to talk to a manager, and I just walked away. So maybe I shouldn't have been so hasty, but sometimes things get frustrating. Normally I keep my cool, and that was it. And I didn't flip out any more than that, but I was not happy. It happens though, you know, we're all human. We can't always be cool about things all the time, but still, that was not cool either way. On either part, I guess I could say. Anyways, so I just decided I'd go home, try to relax, and I'm hoping today will be a little bit better. I need to check what time it is. Oh yeah, I gotta get out of here soon. So yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and make this video. Technically, I got through day 17. On DoorDash, we only made like, how much did we make again yesterday? Let me go ahead and find out. Earnings. Yesterday, we made a total of $15.75. Gosh, dang it. $15.75 plus 35, 32, 35, 32 equals $51.07. Sorry. Got a little bit of allergies lately because of all the smoke in the air from all the fires. And then in Instacart, we made $42.51 plus $42.51 for a grand total of $93.58. Not the greatest, but I'll take it. Hopefully today's better. Probably should have just got back at it, but I was like, I need a half day off. Didn't take the full day off, but yeah. And we still accepted everything, so I kind of consider it like a half day of accepting everything. I don't know. All right, sorry, I had to pause the video because allergies. I love them. Anyways, please thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. Lots more videos to come. We're going to continue on accepting everything as long as I can handle it. Man, I'm losing my breath here too. All right, that's going to be the end of this video. Try to get this up and get to work. Please thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. I already said all that. Bye for now, guys.